Welcome to Science by PK. If you're curious about the wonders of the world, then you're in the right place. But before we continue, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Today we're diving into something essential for life itself, oxygen. But we're not just talking about oxygen we breathe. We're also going to explore something a little bit more mysterious, dark oxygen. This is oxygen that exists in places that we don't normally think about, places where it isn't freely available in the air, and yet still plays a role in chemistry, biology, and possibly even in extraterrestrial life. Oxygen is one of the most abundant elements in the universe. It makes up about 21% of Earth's atmosphere and is critical for all aerobic life forms we need. We need to breathe, produce energy, and keep our cells alive. In the simplest terms, oxygen is a gas made up of two oxygen atoms that we inhale with every breath. Once inside your lungs, it enters our bloodstream, binds to red blood cells, and it is transported all over your body. This oxygen fuels our cells, muscles, and organs, keeping us alive and functioning. But oxygen isn't just floating around in the air. It's also locked inside water, H2O, rocks, and even deep in the Earth's crust. Without it, life as we know wouldn't exist. Every time you breathe in oxygen, it enters through your lungs and moves into your bloodstream. Your heart pumps this oxygen-rich blood to every cell in your body. Inside your cells, oxygen is used in a process called cellular respiration. This is where your body converts glucose, which is sugar, into energy, releasing carbon dioxide, CO2, as a byproduct. That CO2 is inhaled when you breathe out. Animals use oxygen in a similar way. Fish extract oxygen from the water through their gills, while mammals, birds, and reptiles breathe air just like we do. Even some microorganisms use oxygen for energy production. That's not all life forms, but not all life forms need oxygen. There are anaerobic bacteria, living things that thrive in places with little or no oxygen. These organisms rely on their alternative chemical reactions to survive, showing us that oxygen isn't the only way to sustain life. Now this is where things get interesting. Dark oxygen isn't something you can see, touch, or even detect in a normal way. It refers to oxygen trapped in unusual environments, places where we don't expect to find it. Scientists have found oxygen hidden deep inside minerals, trapped in ice on other planets, and even locked away in the ocean's depths. Some researchers believe that dark oxygen could play a role in undiscovered life, possibly even extraterrestrial life. Another theory suggests that oxygen is being generated in ways we don't fully understand yet. For example, some reactions in the deep sea, hypothermal vents, produce oxygen in conditions where no sunlight exists. Could dark oxygen be supporting unknown ecosystems? We still don't know. Some scientists also speculate that in planets with completely different atmospheric conditions, oxygen may exist in forms we haven't yet detected. It could be tied up in chemical compounds or be produced by unknown geological or biological processes. The oxygen we breathe comes from plants, trees, and ocean plankton. Through photosynthesis, plants take in carbon dioxide, CO2, and sunlight, and in return they release oxygen. This process has been happening on Earth for millions of years, and it continues to be one of the primary reasons why our atmosphere remains oxygen-rich. Before life involved, where did Earth's oxygen come from? Most of Earth's oxygen was originally produced by ancient bacteria known as cyanobacteria. These tiny organisms living in oceans billions of years ago released oxygen as a waste product. Over time, they transformed Earth's atmosphere, making it breathable. Without these early bacteria, life as we know wouldn't exist. Outside of Earth, oxygen forms in stars through nuclear fission. When stars explode in supernova, they release elements like oxygen, carbon, and iron into space. This means the oxygen we breathe today was once inside a star billions of years ago. Think about that for a second. Oxygen you're inhaling right now could have changed from the depth of a massive star somewhere in our galaxy long before Earth was even formed. But here's something even more fascinating. Oxygen, while essential for life on Earth, is actually a highly reactive element. Over time, if not replenished, oxygen in the atmosphere gets used up through oxidation chemical reactions that bind oxygen with other elements. For example, when iron rusts, it's because oxygen is reacting with the metal. This means that without the constant replenishment for plants and algae, Earth's oxygen levels would eventually drop to near zero. Oxygen is everywhere, from the air we breathe to the mysteries of dark oxygen trapped in the sea within planets and stars. It keeps us alive, fuels our cells, and may even exist in ways we don't fully understand yet. What do you think about dark oxygen and oxygen? Could there be hidden pockets of oxygen still supporting unknown life forms? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and follow to Science by PK, and we'll see you in the next one.